Good morning, Saugus. I'm Mykhail, Tezai, and today is Wednesday, October 16th.
And I'm Holden Smith. This is SNN.
For today's fact of the day, we thought we'd tell you about National Hagfish Day.
Hagfish, or slime eels, are a type of eel-like primitive fish that live in the Pacific Ocean. With their poor sense of sight, hagfish live in burrows on the seafloor and use their senses of smell and touch to locate their food.
Hagfish eat small mud, invertebrates, and dead or dying fish from the inside out. With the help of their rasping tongue, hagfish make great recyclers, cleaning up and recycling nutrients from dead animals back into the ecosystem.
People celebrate Hagfish Day on the third Wednesday of October and is aimed to showcase how helpful these creatures are to the environment and encourages the appreciation of beauty in the ugly, with the goal of protecting all ocean animals. Please stand for the flag salute.
Please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
If you do not feel well, you must ask your teacher for a pass to the health office. The nurse will contact your parents if necessary.
The parking lot is only to be used by staff and seniors who paid for their parking spots. Any car in the parking lot without a permit will be ticketed and potentially towed.
If you forgot your student password or never got one, you can see Mrs. Gutaskett in the library to fix the issue.
A reminder to all students, you are only allowed to receive one free breakfast and one free lunch every day.
Please remember that leaving campus at lunch is a privilege and can be revoked. Lately, there has been an excessive amount of trash left behind in the staff and student parking lot. Please take the time to put your trash into designated trash cans located throughout the parking lot. We take great pride in keeping our campus clean and maintained, but it does require everyone to do their part.
This Friday, October 18th, the cafeteria will be serving burgers and hot dogs for lunch in the normal lunch service lines.
Saugus Theater will be hosting their Fall Festival Showcase tomorrow at 7 p.m. in the Performing Arts Center. Tickets are $5 cash at the door.
Juniors, PSAT registration has closed. If you are registered for the exam, check your email for more information. This email will provide everything you need to know before the exam. You must report to the gym at 7:30 next Monday and will be excused from your first and third periods.
Now, let's go to Blue Crew with a message from ASB.
Howdy, Saugus. It's y'all's Blue Crew leaders, Timothy Gelly,
Edgeman,
Karen Lopez,
and Julia Glauser.
This week, our boys in blue play against the Coyotes. This Friday, at the Valencia Stadium, our football team will face off against Castaic at 7 p.m.
We'll be having our handy-dandy push-up board and giving y'all free t-shirts.
and we'll be playing some Western music. Did you catch that hint, Saugus? For this week's game, the theme for this week's game is Western, so make sure y'all come decked out in yeehaw attire.
So come and join us this fun at this Friday's Saugus football game. Remember Saugus to show y'all's best etiquette because it is an away game this week. Castaic will also only accept physical IDs or IDs on 5-star. Photo of IDs will not be accepted.
That's all from us. Now let's go to Connor Webbs with today's Saugus Sports Update.
Thanks, Blue Crew. Good morning, Saugus. I'm Connor Webb with today's Saugus Sports Update. Today, girls volleyball plays Castaic at Saugus. Frosh and JV play at 3:30 and varsity plays at 5. Tomorrow, girls tennis plays Golden Valley. JV plays at Saugus and varsity plays at Golden Valley. Both games start at 3. Varsity girls golf competes in Foothill League match number 6 at the Vista Valencia Golf Course at 1. Good luck to our Centurion athletes. That's all from me. In honor of the Saugus Swap Meet closing this month, let's go back to Mykhail Tezai, exploring how the Swap Meet has been a core staple in the Saugus community.
Good morning, Saugus. I'm Mykhail Tezai reporting for SNN.
The Saugus swap meet has been a staple in the community here in Santa Clarita for such a long time, but unfortunately, in a couple weeks, it's going to be closing. We thought we'd go in here and talk to the vendors here at the Saugus swap meet to get to know them a little bit more and what they sell. What do you sell here at the swap meet?
Well, we sell these gift boxes right here, which make a great gift for anybody. Basically, you can put little fine jewelry inside, or some sort of maybe a little present, or whatever you want to put in there.
Why do you try to sell them here?
Because, in my opinion, this is the premier swap meet. Out of all the swap meets that are around, I think this is the best one, just because of the setting, the scenery and all that other stuff that goes along with it, and the fact that many people come here. This is kind of the real deal. As far as swap meets go, you know what I mean? So
is it safe to assume that when you found these, you always had the intention of selling them?
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, because we felt that this would be a nice way to make a little extra money on the side,
Mm-hmm.
And so when we found them, we're like, wow, how can we go about getting more of these?
I've been doing this for let's say 32 years. I guess when the children they born in 90s, 80s, 90s, we went to Toys R Us, KB, whatever you name it, one for you, one for me, and I ended up with a collection. And this is a hobby, so for me, I feel like it's a pleasure to do this. I have my own company, I do my own business, but I sell on eBay too, this thing. But this is just a hobby to get away from everybody, And I like retro, anything retro like that. It's like I've been coming to this swap meet, since 1986. I enjoy this swap meet, but the problem is they sold it, I guess, and they're gonna close it down, and I guess they're gonna put some housing and some warehouses. Do we really need that over here, or what?
What do you sell here?
I sell mops, my own brand, the Super Mop.
So how'd you get into selling mops?
I was traveling around the country in a motorhome after 9/11, and after a couple of years I wanted to make a living, so I started selling mops at fairs and things while I traveled.
Have you expanded from the fairs and swap meets?
I have a real business now, and we sell our mops all over the world.
Do you have a website that people can visit?
I do, thesuper.com.
Okay. So the swap meet's closing, I'm sure you're aware. What are your thoughts on that?
It's kind of sad, actually. I just do swap meets on the weekends to expand my brand, but a lot of people make a living here. And, they've raised whole families, generations of families make their livings at swap meets. And this is like the fourth one in sort of the greater LA area that's closed over the last couple of years. So that throws a lot of people out of work.
Make sure you come by the Saugus swap meet one more time before it closes in order to support these small vendors. This has been Mykhail Tezai reporting for SNN. Be sure to check out the swap meet before it closes on October 27th. Seniors, it's time to order your caps and gowns, graduation announcements, 2025 senior memorabilia, and senior class jewelry. Order at jostens.com.
Electronic devices must be turned off and put away during instructional time on campus. You are permitted to have devices out during brunch and lunch. If you have an open period, devices must remain off and away.
You are not permitted to leave campus during brunch unless it is the end of your academic day or if upperclassmen have a signed off-campus permission form. Anyone found without permission will be penalized.
The CCR department will be hosting a Big Ten Academic Alliance on Tuesday, October 29th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Hart High School.
The Career Visions Workforce Prep class is accepting new stuffed animal donations to the Santa Clarita Post-Acute Nursing Facility. The last day to donate is Friday, October 25th. Together, no one will be alone.
REACH will be hosting college guest speakers through the end of the semester. SCV volunteers will be hosting a presentation next Monday, October 21st during periods 1, 2, and 3. All presentations will take place in room Q1715. If you are interested, you must obtain a permission slip from Ms. Hillstein at lunch.
That's all for today. I'm Mykhail Tezai. Stay tuned for SNN Radio and Saugus Today.
And I'm Holden Smith. Remember, tomorrow is the Great Shakeout, so the schedule will be slightly different. You can find the schedule on the Saugus website. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.